When it says rights-based responses to HIV are practical and they work, we're talking about programs like legal services for people living with HIV or drug users or sex workers who are in some way are discriminated against or abused. We're talking about training of police officers so that law enforcement doesn't become a source of abuse or a source of discouragement about programs and people having access to them. We're talking about Know Your Rights and Laws programs so that people actually know what their human rights are in the context of HIV. We're talking about legal services in many forms, so people can go to the courts or they can go to the traditional leader if it's under customary law. Law reform efforts to get rid of laws that are overly broad, criminalizing HIV transmission, or laws that require that you disclose to your partner within 6 weeks of learning of your status or you will go to jail. We're trying to make human rights very practical. We're not actually concerned whether we use the word human rights, because if you're getting a full range of programs to all the people in need without discrimination and meeting all their needs, then you're doing human rights. A lot of people wouldn't realize that, but that's what human rights is about, making sure that people aren't left out who deserve attention, the ones affected, making sure that they get enough to really meet their needs, and making sure that they're empowered to claim their rights. And also making sure that governments are empowered to be able to realize rights. But governments themselves often don't know what the content of the rights obligations that they signed on to are, and they don't know practical ways to realize those rights. So a lot of my job is saying to governments, now, if you want to realize, say, the right to privacy, then you protect confidentiality and you train your healthcare worker who's doing testing and counseling to keep the information confidential. And then that's the right to privacy. So those are some examples I can give for trying to make human rights very practical.
For further information on human rights, HIV/AIDS, and to endorse now more than ever the joint statement, visit www.hivhumanrightsnow.org.